All right, accidentally pushed the wrong button. I was trying to make sure that it was finished setting up, and then I pushed the wrong button. So sorry about that. Little premature to finish, but welcome. Hey, Nikki. Everybody, why don't you jump in and just say hey. To everybody that I just bumped out of here, I'm sorry. There were no comments popping up, and so I was like, oh, maybe I need to click this finish button. Spoiler alert, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. Hey Mary, hey Nikki, hey Emily. So happy to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. Hey Elizabeth. We are gonna get it poppin' in just a second. Just going to make sure that everything gets shared. I was able to share it to all the groups except for the Psychic Intuitive Readers of Clarity. I don't know what happened. And then I killed it, so. But we're back now. New moon, new moon. What's it all about? Exciting times. Hey, Susan. Welcome, everybody. So happy to see so many people I love here. So this is like a super new moon. I know new moons, they're not as cute or sexy as the full moon because it's like basically you don't see anything. But this new moon is super special and important. And we're going to talk about that, or I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But if you've been feeling kind of sluggish, if you've been feeling down, super emotional, just like you can't get your feet under you, don't worry, because this new moon is bringing some really positive energy. So, yeah. So this new moon is kind of special because we had an eclipse with our full moon in May, and then we have a solar eclipse with this new moon. So it depends on where you live in the world. You may have been able to see it, you may not have, you know. But eclipses are super powerful astrologically for energy because eclipses usually bring some like really new beginnings. And I mean, who doesn't need a new beginning in some part of your life? So it's really like the eclipses are all about like new beginnings and kind of twists on your path, maybe something you didn't expect. But it's also about like really fast energy. So, you know, if there's something that you've been wanting for a long time or, you know, you've been working towards, this is really positive for bringing that new energy that you have been working towards or wanting. And the solar eclipse is actually really powerful because the solar eclipse is when the moon darkens the sun. And it just really gives us a burst of energy and emotional balance. And right now we're like halfway, a little bit more than halfway into retrograde. And I know that I need emotional balance, and maybe you do too, but it's just very positive. It's very positive. And it's really interesting because we're sort of entering a new phase. So there's this thing, and it's called metonic cycles. And metonic cycles mean that every 19 years, certain things line up. It's named after an old ancient Greek guy, Meton. But it's basically coming into like a complete circle. So on June 10th, 2002 was the last time that they had a new moon eclipse, which is what we're experiencing, in the sign of Gemini. I know this is like a ton of information. It's kind of boring, but I think it's cool. So on June 10th, 2002, where were you? What were you doing? Well, what did your life look like? You know, that's kind of what this energy is about right now. It's about ending, you know, kind of a cycle of the last 19 years and starting something new. Hey, Kitty. So when we are in this cycle right now, we're, you know, kind of back at planetarily the same place we were June 10th, 2002. I mean, I was in college. I was probably home for the summer. I think I was working at Walmart. Yeah, just kind of clueless about life. A lot of life has happened in the last 19 years, you know. But, you know, think about where you were 19 years ago. Focus on the different things that are coming up for you. It could be emotional. It could be like a pattern of behavior. It just depends. And really like be thinking about different lessons that you have learned in the last 19 years. And, you know, release the stuff you don't need. Release that energy you don't need. Release all of the things that you feel are holding you back. All right, Mary, yes. Maybe this is a good sign for what you're manifesting. I like that. But yes, so with this solar eclipse, you're getting like an extra burst of energy, you're getting extra emotional balance, and then also we have the new moon, which is why we're here tonight. So the new moon, that's the focus for this new moon is really about your existing relationships, you know, working on the relationships that you have, trying to make them the best that they can be. My advice is just be very extra thoughtful with your words, you know. You don't need to set off, you know, sparks unnecessarily. And new moons, in the moon cycle, new moons are initiation points. So this is the time to plant seeds that you're going to harvest 6 months later in the corresponding full moon. So with this new moon, the 2021 Gemini new moon helps us to turn a fresh page and to really start some productive dialogues. And also the conversations that are initiated right now and the actions that you take right now are going to unfold between now and December of this year. So the next 6 months, you're setting the tone, you know? So watch what you say, watch what you do, be super mindful, be super present, be super focused, because you're sort of setting the tone of the next 6 months of your life right now. New moons are usually for like the upcoming month, but with this new moon, it's really for like the next 6 months. Also, with eclipses, back to eclipses, I'm sort of all over the place, but back to eclipses, we sort of look at those as like a crisis point, but that doesn't mean that it's something to be afraid of. This is really a really great time for you to have breakthroughs and to make big changes. All of your changes and stuff, they are going to be really supercharged with this new moon. So I would say meditate later, think about what you really, really want, get really clear on it, make a plan. I'm all about making plans. You know, make a smart goal and, you know, just really focus on it and make that your super strong intention. So if there's anybody that hasn't been added to the list, there's the list. If there is anybody that hasn't been added to the list for our group candle here, Senior Beeswax, if you haven't been added, let me know and I can add you right now, and I can also add people later, because I'm going to be putting this under the dish, so it's not going to get burned up. But let me go through. I'm going to just say all the names of who I have. So Piche, Rachel Woods, Amanda Cotterman, Rach Dials, Martha Carter, Julie Regniar, Sonia Campos, Dawn Bamforth, Robert, Dawn Claypool, Maria Ireland Brayton, Niamaka, Christian, Pam, Miles Perry, Helen, Jay, Cornelia, Bonnie Bennett, Tana, Jacqueline Scheiser, Nikki, Susan Meadows, Bobby Young, Peggy, Becky Barker, Amy Barker, Miss Kitty J, Joy Ann, Phyllis Fabian, Elizabeth Galvan, Carol Daniel, Regina Passio, Janet Vaughn, Lynn, who loves tattoos, LaShawn Miranda, Jen Rodriguez, Agnes, Magiusa, Beverly Blanco, Michelle Perez, Elizabeth Parker, Lakeisha G, Giodi K, Lori Brooks, Jonathan, Josh, Jeremy, Bruce and his daughters, Emily Doynes, Julia Messina, Kim Reagan, Mary Mansfield, Samantha Belvoir, Brianna Gonzalez, Yannick, Kelly, Betty, Carolan, Daniel, Mark, Tina. Anybody else? All right, let's see. Yes, Cindy. Okay, so let me add these names real quick. So I'm adding Cindy Gonzalez. And I'm adding Emily Neal, Minnie Pena, and Sharon Holloman, and Tiny Smith, Amber Johnson, and Melissa. Okay, and if I didn't get you, that's okay. I can still add you later. Kitty said, do I sell these? No, this is my first one. And honestly, I hope, I haven't burned any of them yet, so I'm hoping that it turns out right. But if it does, then I will definitely start selling them. And Chris Johansson in the house, Master Reiki Healer. All right, so we have our list here. I'm moving it really fast because my handwriting is awful. And when I do an intention, for like these candles back here are candles that people donated and they wanted specific intentions. But whenever I do an intention, what I like to do is fold the paper towards me because I'm drawing this energy in. So I fold it towards me once, and then I turn it and I fold it towards me again, towards myself. Maybe that's better. I'm an English major. What's wrong with me? Turn it again. And I like to do 3. You can do 4. It's up to you. All right, so we have our intentions here, but before we light our group candle, what I'm going to do is we're just going to release right now. So I got these amazing, for my Reiki that I do, I got these amazing, I don't know, I guess they're gongs. My husband got them for me from Mexico, but this one is for the sun and this one is for the moon, and they're tuned to the frequency of 528, and you guys probably know, but the 528 frequency is the frequency of love. It's really positive. You can use it to clear negative energy. You can use it to balance your chakras. You can use it for a lot of different purposes. But the 528 frequency has really been used since like ancient civilizations, and it's all about manifesting miracles, bringing blessings, and having healing and positive energy. So before we light our candle and do our next thing, I just want to send this energy out. Sending this to everyone on the list, to everyone who is here. Asking for God, angels, ancestors to support you, to guide you, to clear out all negative energy in your life, and to bring in blessings. All right, and to make way for positive energy, we have to release negative energy. You know, just like if you want to buy more stuff for your house, you have to clean your house. So what we're going to do now is, I just want you, again, don't judge my handwriting. I just want you, it says, I release. And I just want you to think about something in your life. It could be one thing, it could be many things that you want to release right now. Okay? So just think about what you are really letting go of. It could be a person, it could be a situation, it could be something from your past that hurt you, and it could also be like a behavior that you have. You know, like I have plenty of flaws and things that, you know, are like negative behaviors that I have to, on a daily basis, release and say, I'm not going to do that. So whatever it is that you want to release, I want you to visualize it as if it's written on this piece of paper. And when we're releasing something, we fold the paper away from us. It's like, get out of here. So I take the paper and I fold it up, and I turn it, and I fold it up, I turn it, and I fold it up. All right, so whatever it is that you're releasing, get really focused on that now. And we're gonna go ahead and release it in my miniature cauldron here. So let me grab my lighter. And as you see the flames, as you see, like, you know, just it burning up, I want you just to really feel like that's leaving your life. Whatever that thing is, that feeling, that hurt, that behavior, that situation, just visualize that leaving your life and leaving a space in your life for something really positive to enter. You know, and if you have been hurt in a relationship, I mean, who hasn't? But, you know, you have to let go of that hurt so that you can, you know, make way for something positive to enter. You can't hold on to it because you're not going to be able to appreciate something good when it comes to you. So we're just going to release that. I'm just going to send out some emotional healing energy. We're releasing this. We're making space for positive energy to flow. Asking our higher power, our angels, our ancestors to help us heal that emotional wound and release it and make way for something positive to enter. Okay, and now we are going to light our group candle. So let me go ahead. We have our list here of names. I'm going to put this under this dish. And before the live and after the live, I send Reiki energy to everybody on that list. And so once this is over and once the candle has burned down, I will send Reiki energy again to everybody. So again, we're just calling on our spirit team to guide us and protect us, to help us recognize opportunity when we see it, to give us the strength to follow through on the things that we want to do, and help us to open roads to living our best life. And all of your intentions, all 106 of you, or however many it is, they all combine to make this very powerful. We're group manifesting our desires. So I just want you to take about 20 seconds. Think about what your perfect future looks like. What do you want, and how are you going to get there? You have the power right now to make changes for the next 6 months, really positive changes. So focus on that and know that all of your dreams and desires, they're going up together. We're sending a flare to the universe saying, this is what we want. Please help us and support us. Amen. Oh, thank you so much. I just really appreciate you all being here. Hi, Christy. All right. So I'm going to start making some more videos, kind of short, like very short, like Reiki meditation videos. I'm just like a little bit tech savvy. I just recently got on the TikTok, but I'm going to start making those because I really love doing like the candle work and doing like the different vibrations. And so if I do, I will definitely share those on my page. Christy, you are already on the list, girl, because of our conversation earlier today. All right, so with our candles lit, I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. If anybody would like a card, if anybody would like a question answered, go ahead and comment. I just go down the list, so you don't have to worry, like if you don't hear me read your name right away. I'm just gonna go straight down the list because I want to be fair to everybody, and I just really love doing this, and I want everybody to be able to get an answer, because I remember how it was when I would try to jump on a live and nobody wanted to answer me, so I want to answer everybody. All right, Regina, a card, yes. All right, Regina, let's get a card for you. All right, Regina, the card that I pulled for you is Temperance. I don't know if you can see that. Temperance is all about balance. This is about finding some balance in your life. So there may be some area of your life where you're putting a lot of attention and you may be neglecting other areas. The message with this card, Regina, is just to really like take time to balance everything. You know, try to find harmony. And also it's about patience. You know, a lot of times we want things to happen on our timeline, but there's a divine timeline and you just kind of have to wait and ride it out. And it stinks, and you know, we don't want to wait because we're human. But the message here is just find balance, don't get too stressed about details, and just really try to make sure that you're in harmony with yourself and that you feel good when you go to bed at night. All right, Melissa, let's see, card for Melissa. All right, Melissa, so the card that I pulled for you from Melissa C is, oh, there we go, is the Star. So this is a really positive card. A lot of people think like Ten of Pentacles or, you know, the Lovers, but I really like the Star. The Star is a really beautiful card because the message here, Melissa, is that right now you may be in a period of renewal. You may be in a time when you're healing and, you know, you're trying to kind of like come to terms with the past. But the message here is that of hope. You are finding inner clarity. You're figuring out who you are and what you want. And if you keep the faith and you keep putting one foot in front of another and just try to be positive, you're going to have miracles. There's going to be some really positive changes coming in your life. So that's for you, Melissa. Oh, Christy, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, Donna. Card for Donna. All right, Donna. So the card that I got for you is Strength. And this card, you know, it's a lady, like a lion, but she's holding on to the lamb. This card of Strength, the message here, Donna, is to really focus on your self-love. Really focus on being strong, but it's not really about physical strength, it's about inner strength, you know, having, you know, a lot of courage and self-respect and knowing your boundaries and being firm with your boundaries. That's not rude, that's healthy. You know, have good boundaries, respect and love yourself, know that you're worth all of the things that you want. So never feel like you're unworthy. And another message here is that you're going to find somebody who's going to give you that kind of unconditional love back. I really feel like there's a new love interest coming for you, Donna. And it's going to be somebody who sees you, who truly sees you for who you are and like loves and respects you. So I hope that helps, Donna. Yes, kitty. All right, card for Andrea. Yes, let's get a card for Andrea. All right, so the card that I pulled for you, don't be offended, okay? The card that I pulled for you is the Fool. But it always, people are like, oh, what? When I give them that card in a reading. But the Fool is actually a positive card, Andrea. This card is about fresh starts, about hope, about, you know, something new starting in your life. So it's not a fool like a stupid person. The Fool is the card, the real meaning here is like seeing life with fresh eyes. You've been through some terrible things, but this card is sort of a signal that there are fresh opportunities opening for you, Andrea, and to have hope, to try some new things. You know, if things aren't working for you the way you want, mix it up, do something different, you know, try a new path, try a new adventure. You know, this is the card of beginnings and that feeling that you have when you're so excited at the beginning of something. So it's actually positive. It just means good things are coming, so just enjoy them. All right, Susan, let's see. Susan says she's open for anything. So Susan's getting an oracle card. All right, Susan. So the card that I pulled for you is Building Blocks. And this card for me signifies that right now you are building something in your life. You may not be able to see, Susan, everything that is ahead, but you have the important building blocks. You have the important foundation. So the message here is to just keep going, block by block, baby step by baby step. Keep the faith, keep the positive energy, because what you're building is solid and it's good and it's going to be for your highest good. So even if you don't know, like, oh, what's going to happen, or how's this going to work, or even if you can't see the end result, the message here is that you're building something good, so keep doing it. All right, so hope that helps. Let's see. Okay, so Dawn says, will Jeff spend my birthday with me next month? Let's see. So will Jeff spend Dawn's birthday with her next month? Will Jeff spend Dawn's birthday with her next month? Okay, I got a super strong yes. Jeff is going to be with you for your birthday next month, and so I need an update, Dawn. I want to know that came true. But what I'm getting is not a maybe, it's not a it's not like a pendulum that's standing still. That's a very strong yes. Jeff will be with you next month for your birthday. So I hope that helps, gives you something to look forward to. Okay, Christy, relationship card. Just shuffling, waiting for something to come out. Okay, so Christy, for you, I pulled the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like I see the same cards all the time. 72 cards, and I see like the same 20 of them. But the Seven of Pentacles, this is the card of building something. This is the card of planting seeds. And so in regard to relationship, the message here is just to be patient, Christy. The success that you want with this relationship, it may take some time and it may be a little bit delayed, but it is going to pay off. You know, and it's like in the picture, he's planted the seeds, you know, but he can't really see the results yet. So the message here is that, you know, your hard work is going to pay off, but right now you're in a waiting period. So just stay the course. If this relationship is what you want, just know that you're supported and that things are growing even if you can't see them. Things are happening behind the scenes even if it's not, you know, very clear in front of you. And it feels like a positive card for your relationship. Hope that helps. All right. Minnie says, should I go back? Should Minnie Pena go back? Should Minnie Pena go back? Okay, Minnie, I got no. I got a pretty definite no that you shouldn't go back. I say, you know, don't listen to me, don't listen to other readers, you know, listen to your intuition. You know, we're here to give you guidance, but at the end of the day, you know what's right for you. So if there's a reason why you left, really focus on like what that reason was and really see if things have changed that would make it positive for you to go back. But what the answer that I got was no. It's not going to be a positive thing. So I don't know if that's what you wanted to hear, but I say listen to your intuition. All right, Cindy. Card for Cindy. Hey, girl. Okay, Cindy, so the card that I pulled for you is the Nine of Cups. You see this lady, she's throwing all her cups up in the air. You know, cups are emotions. And this is actually, this card, the message here with this card is that your wishes are going to come true. So this is about lots of different things. It can be about financial abundance. It can be about health. It can be about your career. But being that it deals with emotions, it feels like the emotional dreams that you have, those things are going to come true. It may take longer than what you want, but I do feel that this is a positive card telling you that if you want something to go after it, you know, and if you want something, like, not to give up on it, because things don't happen on our timeline, but they happen at the best time, you know. And if you try to force something, sometimes it can have like a backfiring effect. So just really, you know, get clear on what you want, go after it in the best way that you know how, and just be patient. All right, hope that helps. Nikki, what's coming in this summer? Okay, Nikki, let's see. All right, so the card that I pulled was an oracle card for you, and the card is breathe. Trying to make it focus. There we go. So Nikki, the message here that I'm getting is that all of like the stress and anxiety and issues, it really feels like, because I said, you know, what is coming in this summer, it feels like in regard to this summer, this card is telling you that you're entering a time of where things are going to change. And you're just going to be able to breathe. You know, you're going to be able to have like that load off your shoulder. The things that you're releasing are going to be released, and you're just going to be able to really take a deep breath and feel free and not feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulder, because things are happening and changing for your greater good. So this summer is going to be calm and things are going to get better. All right, Kitty, let's see. Has Kitty finally let go of those that harmed her? Has Kitty finally let go of those that harmed her? Has Kitty finally let go of those that harmed her? All right, Kitty, I got no. And then I got yes. And then I got no. So what that tells me is that to some extent you have let go of those people, but not all the way. You know, so the message here is you can let go of something mentally, but not emotionally. You can let go of something physically, but not, you know, but not mentally. It's just, the message here is you have let go of those people or that situation, but it's just not complete. So there may just be some work that you need to do just to fully release, because you don't need that kind of negativity. I just feel like very sick when I read your question. Just felt like a really heavy, sick feeling. And you're a shining beam of light, and I love you, and you don't deserve to have any of that feeling on you. So I would say just keep working on it and we can talk about it. All right. Oh, all right, Regina, I'm glad that helps. Thanks, Nikki. All right, Rachie. Let's get a card for Rachie. Rachie, whenever I read your name, I always read it as Rachie Gingy. And then I'm like, no, it's Ginger. What's wrong with you, Catherine? Okay, so the card that I got for you, Rachie, is the Sun. Boom. All right, so the way that I'm feeling, kind of what I'm hearing is, you know, like everybody in life, you've been through some tough things. I feel like that there's been some like negative energy in the last couple years, but the message here is you're coming out of the darkness and you're going into the light. You're gonna have a really good outcome. The sun is shining on all aspects of your life, and if it's not shining right now, it's going to be very soon. So really get clear on your intentions and what you're manifesting, and really go after it. Give it all you got, because this is about, you know, financial success, about being, you know, feeling like financial security. It's about success in your work, success at home, success with your partner. Just a really positive thing. So all the things in your life that are good, feed those things. And, you know, and all the things that are not so good, release those things. You don't need them, okay? You don't need to worry about, you know, people that take too much from you or people that don't respect your boundaries. You focus on you, and this card is definitely about success. All right, Donna, I'm glad that helps. Oh, Andrea, that makes me so happy. When you guys, if it doesn't connect, that's okay. You can tell me, okay? But when you say like that it makes sense and it connects, that just really makes me happy, because I love doing this and just being able to connect with you guys. Hi, Sunita. Oh, you're welcome. Susan, Dawn. All right, card for Sunita. Let's see. Gotta reshuffle. All right, Sunita, the card that I pulled for you is Justice. Okay, so the message here with this card is that you are going to have justice. Now, a lot of times people think justice like with a court case or a trial or something, but it's actually more than that. It just means that, you know, that there's going to be a positive win-win situation in your future. And the truth is going to come out. If there's somebody that hasn't been honest about you, if there's somebody that hasn't, you know, that hasn't had your best interests at heart, all of that stuff is going to come to the light. You know, it's like all of the things done in the darkness coming to the light of day. So the message here is just, you know, keep putting good energy out there in the world. It's like the cause and effect, you know, balancing the scale. Keep putting positive energy in the world, keep being a good person, and know that the people that haven't been good to you, their day will come. That sounds very dark, but you will receive justice. People will see you and appreciate you for who you are. So I hope that helps, Anita. Oh, you're welcome, Minnie, Melissa, Cindy, I know you are. Hi, Simeon. All right, Nikki, I'm with you, girl. We're gonna get through this. All right. Hey, Jeanette. Oh, I love you, Susan. Thank you so much. All right. I know you will, kitty. You're my boo. Okay, Simeon, will I find another love? Will Simeon find another love? Will Simeon find another love? Okay, thank you. I got a strong yes that you will, Simeon. You will find another love. You know, just keep your heart open. Definitely take time for healing because that's so necessary, you know, to be able to really welcome in the love that you deserve. So take time to heal, but also be open. Not everybody's going to be the same. You know, judge each person on their own, and you are going to find another love. Card for Becky? Question mark. Oh, Rachie, I'm glad that was a good message for you. All right, card for Becky. All right, so the card that I got for you was the Page of Cups. So, you know, the page is somebody who's kind of starting out at something, trying something. So it really feels like this for you, Becky, is a card telling you to focus on the things that give you passion, the things that give you real enjoyment and fulfillment. It's about learning everything you can about a certain subject, you know, whatever interests you, like go after that because it interests you because it's part of your soul. It's part of your soul history, your soul mission. Like chase those things, grab onto those things that you love and are interested in because that's going to help you to feel really fulfilled. It also is the card of new love. I mean, of course it is with that hair. But it's the card of following your passions to find your fulfillment. And also it's about new love. It's about, you know, just being open to love and just being really ready to receive it. And I know you are, girl. I know you are. All right. So I hope that helps. All right, Lakeisha. Card for Lakeisha. There's like two people that have been with me since day one. One is Elizabeth and one is Lakeisha. All right, Lakeisha. Card for you. Girl, I know you've seen this in your readings before. It's the World. So we have the lady. She's standing there. She has all of the world and everything in the cosmos at her fingertips. All right, so the World is about, like right now, you know, it's about the circular nature of life. It's about completing a certain goal or lesson. It's about completing one thing and being ready to move on to the next. But this is definitely like the card of leveling up. So the message here is that, you know, everything that you've gone through, all the things that you've learned and experienced, all of those things have prepared you to lead your very, very best life. You know, so to me, it feels like everything is opening up for you. And I know it is. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward. You are just ascending, beautiful. Oh, thanks, Jeanette. All right, let's get a card for Jeanette. All right, so the card that I pulled for you, Jeanette, is the Ten of Wands. I'm trying to move it where you guys can see it. Okay, because I think the chat is in the way. Maybe not for you, but for me it is. So the Ten of Wands, she's kind of trudging along with her ox and all these different bags and things and loaded down. And so the message here, Jeanette, is that right now you're feeling stressed, you're feeling exhausted, you feel like you have too many burdens, not enough help. And the message here is to just really, really focus on yourself. You can't save the world. You can't save other people. You have to make sure that you are getting your needs met. Really take time for healing, for tapping into your intuition, and let those burdens go. You are not meant to move through this life, carrying all of this load on your back. Okay, so the things that aren't yours, the things that don't belong to you, throw it on the side of the road and keep going. Because once you release that, the past, different situations, you're going to feel so much more free, and you're going to feel so much more confident and just so much more powerful as you move forward. So I hope that helps. Okay. Yeah, Susan. Okay, question about Amber. Want to know if she will come out of whatever she's going through soon. Okay, let's see. All right, for Susan, is Amber going to come out of whatever she is going through soon? Okay, I got a yes on that, and I also heard 6. So it feels like it's going to be 6 weeks, 6 months, not 6 years, because that's not soon. So I really feel like whatever she's going through, she needs your support, even when she pushes you away. She needs your love, she needs your support, and yeah, she is going to come out of it soon. So let me know if you need anything. All right. Brandy Gardner, hi, welcome. Oh, you're so welcome, Lakeisha. I love you, girl. All right. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right, so the card that popped out for you is the Moon for Brandy. So the Moon, it's an interesting card because it's not all good and it's not all bad. The Moon is really about having, things that are happening that you may not be aware of. And it's not like saying your partner's doing something inappropriate. It's not saying like you're going to get fired from your job. It just means like it's time to really look deeper, Brandy, at the things in your life, to really trust your intuition. Don't just accept everything at face value. Really, be Detective Brandy and just, dig in a little bit deeper, because there may be things that you need to know about that are kind of being hidden from you. And again, I'm not saying that it's your partner, and I'm not saying that it's your job or something super serious. It could just be, a fake friend or somebody that just doesn't have your best interests at heart. But the message here is positive in that if there are changes, they're going to be for your highest good. And also that all of the answers are inside of you. That little feeling you get, like something's not right, or that doesn't sit well with me, that's all your intuition. So just really take the time to tap into that. It's going to help you bring to light whatever it is you need to know. So I hope that helps and makes sense in some way. Oh, you guys are welcome, Lakeisha, Susan. If anybody else has a question or you want another card, let me know. I think I've gotten through everybody. If I haven't gotten to you, then that is a big my bad, and please comment immediately. I want to get to everybody. Just beautiful energy. I wish you guys could smell this room. It just smells like light. A combination with this beeswax and these different frankincense and copal and all these different herbs. Oh, you're welcome, Brandy. Okay, Regina. Any chance Regina's going to be moving soon? Will Regina be moving soon? Will Regina be moving soon? Okay, got yes and no. Let's get more specific. Will Regina be moving during the summer? This summer. Will Regina move this summer at some point? Okay, I got yes. Regina, I got that you are going to, thank you, be moving sometime this summer. So I hope that helps. And I think we're going to go ahead, so you can see my my weird setup here. I think we're gonna go ahead and end this, but before we do, it's me. I'm just gonna shimmy around with the altar. I just want to thank everybody for being here. I'm going to be doing my top fan giveaway again at the end of the month. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting me. You know, I feel like we're all in this journey together. Get super clear on what you want. Manifest the hell out of it, okay? And really, really just go for it. Write it down, read it every day when you wake up, read it before you go to bed. Just know that what you're doing right now is going to impact the next 6 months. So lots of love to everybody, and I'm going to zoom in on the candles. We're going to call it a night. Okay, so here's our group candle, and I'll take pictures and send updates. Here's some of our candles. This one was burning like wild, and now it's just a little bud. Got some of our intention candles here and over here. So sending out lots of love and positive energy. I'll update you with the candle, and I'm going to send Reiki energy once it burns out. So you guys go figure out what you want and get it, girls and guys, if there's any guys in here. Have a great night, everybody. Lots of love. Thank you.